Hey, good morning guys. I've had a pretty productive day today. I've got the video live and we are blessed with another gorgeous sunny day, as you can see, because it's all bright. But I am getting ready to make myself something to eat. It's about 11:30 and a couple of you guys, well, not a couple, quite a few of you have caught on to the fact that I am vegan, and I've been vegan since the end of January, first part of February. I don't remember the exact date, but yeah, I mean, it's been a life change that I really haven't shared in the vlogs. I really don't know why, honestly. I don't really have a good answer to that, but I do post a lot of photos over on our Instagram, and I think that's kind of where you all have picked that up. And then a few times I've mentioned, you know, what the family's eating and then what I'm cooking myself, because I do cook my food separate from theirs. Sometimes my meal ends up being their side dish, you know. Sometimes I can plan it out good like that, but sometimes I can't. But anyways, if you guys don't know what vegan means, basically I'm food vegan, meaning that I don't eat anything that is derived from an animal or any animals. So no eggs, no cheese, no milk, and no animal. And that also includes fish as well, no fish. And let me know in the comments below, do you guys want to hear more on that story, on why I made that decision for myself? Obviously the outcome has been really good for me. I've lost quite a bit of weight, but I've been working out as well. So anyways, but I wanted to share a recipe with you guys that I've actually shared on my Instagram, and I got a really high feedback on that photo and thought I would share the recipe with you. So I don't eat eggs, as you know. So in place of eggs, I eat tofu. Yes. You know, growing up, tofu was spoken as, ooh, don't eat that. That's gross. You know, that's horrible, blah, blah, blah. And so I was really reluctant to try tofu when I first started eating vegan. And anyways, I found this recipe and it looks so good. And it was kind of like in place of scrambled eggs, if you will. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go buy it. Let me go buy some tofu and try it. Now, little tip, you know, with your tofu, be sure you're buying organic. The non-organic is not very healthy with you. Again, I'm not very educated, I'm still learning, but I do know that it's not as healthy for you, and it's got things in there that if you eat a lot of it or often, it could possibly harm you, because this is actually made out of soy. And again, I'm not very educated on that, but I choose the organic because actually it is cheaper in my case to buy the organic over the regular non-organic, because I buy mine at Lidl, and at the other stores it's like $2 or maybe just over $2 for the non-organic, and I pay like $1.80 for the organic. So anyways, I choose organic. That's my little spiel there. But let's go ahead. I'm gonna put this recipe together and share it with you guys. It's another Cook with Mama B. So basically I'm cooking the tofu now to try to release any extra moisture that I wasn't able to squeeze out onto the napkins. But I just wanted to mention a couple things. Tofu actually doesn't really have a lot of flavor nor smell. So the way tofu works is whatever you do with it as far as spices and things that you add to it, that's what you're creating. That's what you're gonna taste. I've actually made tofu chicken. Basically I seasoned my tofu, the cubes, as if I were seasoning like, you know, chicken nuggets or chicken strips or something like that. And then I fried them up in some olive oil and I added them to my salad, and it was absolutely delicious. It almost, when you buy, they have different textures of tofu as well. I buy the firm or extra firm, and when you do that, it kind of makes you feel like you are eating like chicken, because it has that, like, that texture, if you will. But I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I've made sofritas, which is what Chipotle sells, and you can get like a sofrita bowl, and I've made sofritas with tofu, and that's really good. And actually, I bought this stuff yesterday when I was at the grocery store to make it. Adobados, is that how you say it? In it to make sofritas. So I'll probably be making that maybe for dinner. And what I usually do with that is I will put that on lettuce and add tomato and onion and avocado, and I'll make like a cheese sauce with cashews. It is so good. Anyways, maybe I'll share that with you guys in another video, future video. And the other thing I wanted to mention is you do not have to be vegan to make this dish. Give it a try, you know, yay or nay, you might not like it. It's pretty inexpensive to make as well. And yeah, just give it a try. So what I just added there, it's actually called Nutritional Yeast. Now, this brand I will not be purchasing again. I did a little more research on Nutritional Yeast, and I didn't realize that there were two different kinds. There's the fortified and the non-fortified. This is actually fortified yeast, and is not as, you shouldn't, it's not as healthy for you, basically. So anyways, Nutritional Yeast is kind of like, it kind of has like a cheesy flavor. So whenever you're trying to replicate like a cheese taste, like for your cheese sauces or anything like that, add Nutritional Yeast. It definitely adds that cheesy taste and flavor. I will say, when I first tried Nutritional Yeast, I did not like it. And for some reason my taste bud changed, and now I put it on everything. It's really good on popcorn as well. Give it a try. All right, so this looks like a lot of spinach, but I can assure you, if any of y'all have ever cooked spinach before, this is going to dwindle down to nothing. And actually, sometimes I will add more because this really helps me to get my greens in. All right, so my breakfast is about done. This will probably feed me for breakfast for 2 or 3 days. Let me show you what I do with it. You can eat it just like this, and if I do eat it plain, I will put a little more Nutritional Yeast on top. But what I've done is I went ahead and toasted up some sprouted bread. This is not flour bread, this is sprouted bread. And I have some vegan cheese, and I'm just gonna top that and make me like a scrambled egg sandwich. And it is so delicious and filling. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hey guys, we're out at the pool, and it's just my friend Ben and me. No, Ben came out to play, and it is gorgeous, you guys. The pool is a refreshing 82 degrees, and I think outside it's like 90 some degrees.
What's the temperature?
It's about 93 degrees outside.
It's 93 degrees outside, you guys.
You heard it here. Alexa said it.
Yes. All right, so I think Ben and I are gonna play some things in the pool. I don't know yet what, but I do want to show you, he can swim from one side to the other underwater now, which is pretty exciting. So we're gonna show you guys that. somebody was in a slight accident, it looks like. Well guys, just like that, I'm out of the pool and we're in the bookmobile, as Charlie called it, the bookmobile. But if you guess we're going fishing, you guess right guys, we're going fishing. We're gonna go back to the other location and see if we can catch some fish. Charlie ran in to go get some bait because our worms look like they've about had it. So anyways, he went in to go get some worms and some ice for our cooler. But yeah, so we're gonna go down there and show you what we catch. All right, so Charlie got one, a little one, huh? Little bluegill? I don't know if you can see it. There's my bobber out there. Charlie caught another one. I'm not doing so hot. He keeps catching them. I'm not.
That one's purple.
That one's purple color? Yeah, nice.
Got a purple hue.
Purple hue. So we are actually headed to Brian and Jen's house to go see what they're up to. And actually, I think the kids are gonna swim, but Charlie and I are gonna fish. So, and we're taking the deeper to see if there's even any fish in the water. That'll be good to know. And Brooke's driving us.
What's that over there? Look at that thing.
There's a deer.
What is that thing? Look.
Where?
You don't see it moving?
What?
No.
What is that?
Where is it?
Let me back it up. It's not focusing.
Its eyes are like glowing.
Where's it at?
You don't see that thing? Look.
Oh, that's, oh, the eyeballs over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a possum or something.
Opossum? The deer's going for it.
Yeah.
Are we
Look,
about
the deer's going for
What if the deer goes for it? Oh, look at that.
Are we about to have a fight?
Oh
That's
my
not
goodness.
a cat.
No, that's not a cat.
Never
That's
seen a deer lay down in somebody's front
a
yard.
possum.
All right,
It was,
Brooklyn, put it up.
it was
That's a
laying down.
squirrel.
It's not a squirrel. That's too big to be a squirrel.
Brooklyn, put it up.
Look, the deer's like, what is it? That deer's going after it.